I have a very exciting job. It's an interesting job, coming to work every day, never knowing exactly what we'll be called to do. Obviously, our primary focus of our job is to save lives and to protect people's property from fire and other types of disaster. Ever since I was 3 years old, I wanted to be a firefighter, and so I wanted to ride on a fire engine, I wanted to go to car accidents, I wanted to go to building fires. When I got out of high school, I actually was hired as a firefighter at 18 years of age, so I started my career very soon after graduating. Working for the Los Angeles County Fire Department, we have a lot of different challenges that we can get ourselves into professionally. We can focus on firefighting, if that is the primary calling somebody wants to pursue. But beyond just normal firefighting in communities, we also have wildland firefighting, which involves the use of helicopters and aircraft and bulldozers and camp crews to battle the fires that burn in the mountains in Southern California and throughout the state of California. But beyond that, we have teams of people that are trained to do things such as urban search and rescue, where we provide life-saving rescue for those people that have been impacted by disasters. We provide urban search and rescue services here in Los Angeles County, report to the state of California, report to FEMA and the Department of Homeland Security across the U.S., responding to different types of events. But then beyond that, we're one of 2 U.S. teams that provide international disaster relief as well. And we work directly with the UN. Throughout my career and throughout my involvement in urban search and rescue and tech ops, I've had the opportunity to respond in 2004 to Hurricane Katrina. We spent 21 days in the Gulf area of New Orleans, providing rescue and life-saving services to the people impacted by that emergency. Beyond that, more recently, we've provided response to the earthquakes that occurred in Christchurch, New Zealand in 2011, and then we returned from that deployment. We're home for less than 48 hours, and we were sent to the earthquake and tsunami event in the northern part of Japan, a small community known as Ofunaru, Japan, about 100 miles north of the reactors that had melted down. Following the events in New York City after 9/11, I have many friends that work for the New York City Fire Department. Out of Squad 252, which is a station located in Brooklyn, of that station, 6 people were killed. And following a conversation that evening with several of the guys I know who had lost, or many of their guys from their station were missing, we had made the decision to go back and provide direct assistance to them. So we spent over about 10 days on the first trip back. We were looking for any sign of the nearly 3,000 other people that were killed on that day. It's almost impossible to believe it until you actually see the magnitude and the significance of something like that. But no, it's interesting. Whenever there's a big event, whether it's 9/11 or Hurricane Katrina, whenever you return from those type of events, there's always a push to provide recognition to the people that were involved in the event. And so I've had the opportunity to meet vice presidents, and I've had the opportunity to meet governors from Schwarzenegger to Jerry Brown. I think the things that mean the most are the appreciation that you get from the people that were involved, and that is the communities that you were able to help. So when we're not traveling around the world responding to disasters, the LA County Fire Department is just a normal fire department, and so my normal job is I provide supervision to 9 fire companies and 7 fire stations in East LA. I work at Station 27 in the City of Commerce, which is our considered Battalion 3, so I'm a battalion chief and I supervise 9 captains. After 9/11, one of the interesting things that came out, I think it was coined by New York City firefighters though, is that we have the greatest job in the world. And I think I could argue with a lot of people that the job that we have is by far one of the greatest. We have an exciting time. We have challenging times. We've lost people. We've had people killed in the line of duty, and obviously that is very sobering. But given it all, it is one of the greatest jobs on earth.